Hello guys, I'm back. I know it's in the press. Finally, episode 2, something I've never done before in any of my Madden franchises. Well, technically the last one it was 2 episodes, but not 2 games, I don't think. In this matchup, we take on the New England Patriots, who started the season off pretty good. The Niners are looking to be undefeated. Cam Newton is trying to fill the shoes of the GOAT. You know, the same storyline as real life. We're actually behind real life now, because I've just been lazy, even though these videos are just annoying to make sometimes. But here we are. Jimmy Garoppolo's return to New England. Virtual New England. Let's see how this goes. 2 teams with a lot to prove. Both quarterbacks have a lot to prove, even though Jimmy Garoppolo just made the Super Bowl. A lot of doubts surrounding him. But this season, he's been playing spectacular. Not spectacular, but he's been getting the job done for these 49ers. And you see Cam's stats for the season: 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And on the first play of the game, Cam's going to hand the ball off to his man. It's that James White. He goes nowhere. And here are some of the actives for the 49ers. Still 2 major injuries. Tavon Austin, he hasn't taken a snap in a 49ers uniform. But McGlinchey and most are still out. Quan Alexander had an easy interception. That pass looked like it was going through. Cam taking off, but chased down once again by Quan Alexander, making an impact on this first drive. And Garoppolo comes back out. 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,700 yards. Decent completion percentage. See if he could lead this offense to score on their open drive, set the tone for the rest of the game. And Garoppolo will hand it off to Tevin Coleman. Nice little gain up the middle. 5 yards. And you see this offense, I mean, it's been spectacular with or without Tevin Coleman on a historic pace. Garoppolo to Kittle over the middle. This offense has, in the previous season, this offense was more of a just don't get in the way of the defense. Just keep it close for the defense, just like this. As Garoppolo throws it straight to a defender on the slant route. And that one is going back to the house. It's Kyle Duggar. Garoppolo, not a good way to start off your turn to New England. So, it's the New England defense that scores first. No offense. The quarterbacks have played pretty sloppily early on. Cam Newton should have had an interception. Now Garoppolo comes back looking to respond. And Debo breaks a tackle on what would have been a negative play. And on 3rd and 2, safety creeping up. Garoppolo setting his man in motion. And he hands it off to Tevin Coleman, who gets way past what he needed for the first down. Tevin Coleman has been outstanding this season. So is Mostert. This ground game is just amazing. This offense is amazing. And Garoppolo throwing it up there to George Kittle on the sideline. What a catch. Good placement of the ball as well. And on first down, now in New England territory, Garoppolo checks it down to Kyle Juszczyk, who runs a man over. Good physical running by. Not going to call him a fullback. He's a utility man. And Tevin Coleman finding room. Gets about 4. Garoppolo on 2nd down. Again to Kyle Juszczyk. The utility man, not a fullback. And this offense is primed to score here. Hand off to Jerick McKinnon. Pancake blocks. And what a defensive effort by their linebacker. Keeping the ball from crossing the plane. But it's all for naught as Tevin Coleman once again finds the end zone. That's already almost double touchdowns. And that's just rushing touchdowns. I can't quite remember if he has receiving touchdowns, but he's been a fantasy monster. He's just getting so many touchdowns. He's racking them up. And he wasn't even starting to begin the season. Mostert out has definitely helped. Evan Coleman, even with Mostert, was getting red zone opportunities, finding the end zone. He's just a playmaker. Patriots looking to respond, and that's not going to help him out. James White gets tackled by Dre Greenlaw before he really gets anything. 2nd and 9, Cam Newton back to throw. Has the little curl route in the middle. That's his first completion, and this is like their 3rd drive of the game. Big 3rd down here, as Garoppolo is getting topped by Kyle Shanahan. James White can't make it there. It's Quan Alexander once again. He has been all over the place this game. A difference maker. This 49er offense comes out trying not to get a turnover, trying not to hurt their defense that is playing amazing thus far. Garoppolo on the curl route to Debo, trying to find space towards the sideline. Nice little pitch and catch right there. Garoppolo, delayed give to Coleman. Plenty of space right up the middle. The Red Sea parted right there. Garoppolo on 2nd down, drops back. Throw. And a tight window right there, Trent Taylor. A little bit to the right, that could have easily been an interception. Slant route to Deebo Samuel over the middle. Nice gain, and they're once again closing in on striking distance. And that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now we're in the shade. Hand off to Coleman. Nice pickup right there by Lincoln Tomlinson, but there's a flag on the field. And it's going to go on George Kittle, of all people. So after the flag, after the penalty, George Kittle's going to make up for it with a 1st down. Even corners can't guard him. Gilmore was right there, but he was playing deep. Play action. And Kittle, wide open in the end zone. After the flag, he gets that big 1st down. And a nice little touchdown right there. If he gets a flag, he puts it upon himself. He puts that pressure on himself. He can't be, holding his teammates back, dragging them down. He hates that feeling. So he gotta step up his play whenever he does that. And the 49ers, after the pick 6, have looked pretty nice. Their offense has, just marching down the field. And their defense is very stout. James White is not getting many opportunities to do much of anything. And Cam Newton has 1 completion so far. Make that 2. And that's a nice 1st down to his tight end. Linebacker creeping down. And Cam is going to give it, and that's stuffed by Eric Armstead. This run game, I mean, you're watching the game, it's not working at all for them. Not working at all. Big 3rd down here, the Patriots need some momentum. And Cam throws it behind Julian Edelman. So another, well, that wasn't a 3-and-out, but another just slow drive. Garoppolo decides to throw it to Deebo. Not much of anything. Probably better off handing it off there. But if this 49ers offense there scores here, I couldn't tell what was going on. My words were getting mixed up because I don't know what happened. That man's just teleported to the sack. But 3rd down. Kittle open over the middle, but they close in on him before he could get the 1st down. That sack kind of ruined the drive, but Kittle is already at 74 yards with plenty of time to go in the 6th. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Edelman on the return. Nice return, broken tackle. Put them in good field position, and they need it. They need it. Their offense has been stagnant. It has been non-existent. Yards have been very difficult to come by. Fake the pressure. A nice throw right there to his man on the in route. Bird. Bird is the word. Linebacker again showing blitz. And he blitzes this time. And they're all over the other one. It's Dre Greenlaw in the backfield. Now averaging less than 1 yard per carry. Bosa was also there. Cam on second down. They need him to step up. They also need that man to step up. And Edelman breaks another tackle. Had a good return and a good little yards after catch on that play. But that one is broken up again by Quan Alexander, who has been amazing to start this game. The only way his game thus far could be better is if he would have caught the interception. But other than that, he's been amazing. As we take a look at George Kittle, who has been having an amazing game. Again, this is so frustrating, but the file is corrupted. George Kittle had a nice, you saw it right there. He had a nice game. And a touchdown. A touchdown. Yards after the catch, touchdown. He got a lot of yards after the catch. That's what he do. That's what he do. First down. Niners kind of looking to put this out of reach. Debo couldn't hang on. That was in double coverage. An errant throw would have been an interception. And it looks like they might take a last-ditch effort. Dante Pettis can't hold on to it. Could have maybe had Kittle over the middle, but they still have one last chance. And they're going to take the field goal. It's through the uprights. So the Niners take a 27-7 lead. The only points the Patriots have are from that pick six that Garoppolo threw. The Patriots, Bill Belichick, I guess in this game he's not Belichick, but they're going to have to make some adjustments. They're getting flat out exposed. They have about 60 yards in the first half. Big division game going on right now. The Cardinals are leading the Seahawks going into the half. And in an NFC East game, we don't really care, but the Eagles kind of pooped on the 0-7 Giants. Saquon Barkley, did he get injured? We'll check after this game. 3 attempts, 13 yards. That seems kind of fishy. And tie game as Colin Kaepernick leads the Broncos against Patrick Mahomes. Interesting. I don't think we have the Broncos on our schedule, but hopefully next year. Hopefully next year, if Colin Kaepernick stays on their team, they've gotten some energy, some life. Got an explosive quarterback. And this 49ers offense comes back out. That's the touchdown I was talking about the kiddo. I'm so sorry that it's corrupted. I'm so sorry. It's kind of awkward. There was like a few minutes that y'all missed. And Dante Pettis has been thrusted into the game because was it Kendrick Bourne is injured. So you guys missed a whole bunch. But second half action on 2nd and 1. Coleman gets way more yards than was asked of him. Jimmy Garoppolo sending Debo in motion, stepping way back, and that's an easy interception for Stephon Gilmore. And Kendrick Bourne is out there, so I don't know why Pettis is playing. Pressure in his face. At that point, you gotta take after your mentor for many years, Tom Brady. It's the reason why Tom Brady rarely gets sacked. It's not necessarily because his offensive lineman has always been really good. He just knows when a play is broken, and he'll get it out No intentional grounding call. He'll get it out quick. Cam takes off, gets the first down before sliding. And this Patriots offense looks like they're trying to get back in this game. And looks like so far they might be able to, but pressure straight up the middle. They gave up way too much ground. It's DJ Jones and Javon Kinlaw straight up the middle. That's devastating. Look how paranoid the man is. Saw the blitz coming. He got it out quickly. An errant throw. And throws it at the back of his receiver. They were not on the same page right there. Clearly. And this kick is way off. Way off. And, well, I would blame the weather, but it shouldn't be that bad in New England yet. At this point in the season, as Garoppolo is trying to throw this game away, had a wide open man over the middle. Tevin Coleman gets it, blockers in front. George Kittle turns around to block the man that is behind Tevin Coleman. I'm sure he's going to be kicking himself when he watches the footage. Could have easily been a touchdown, but this play looks very similar as McKinnon has blockers in front, tiptoeing on the sideline, and that's the score. Untouched to the end zone. This Patriots defense just is outmatched in the run game, and their offense is outmatched in any game, pass game or run game. They've just been outmatched. And this is kind of looking like the Patriots we see in real life as Y1W7 comes down for the sack off the edge. You guys are letting corners get free sacks, and that ends their drive. I think they went for it on 4th down. I should have included that in, but good field position. Tevin Coleman untouched. But bad news for 49ers fans is George Kittle is slow to get up, and he will be checked on by the medical staff. You could see Cam and wannabe Belichick very frustrated. And this team is just having fun stunting on the Patriots at this point. Luckily, the injury to Kittle does not appear to be serious at all. Cam steps back to throw. And that's broken up. I mean, this defense is just dominating. The Patriots, they especially at this pace, they don't have much time. Cam scrambling out the pocket, wide open space, wide open field. Opts not to slide. I mean, he's a physical quarterback. He's a physical guy, but today he's just been out of his element. He's had a decent game, decent season so far, and Eric Armstead blows up that play. James White is having a very tough game, to say the least, against this 49ers front. Play action, we know y'all ain't passing it, and that should have been another interception for Cam Newton. I couldn't quite see who dropped it. I think it might have been Y1W7. Nice box out right there by Deebo Samuel. Gets the first down, extending, reaching. And we're just skipping over to parts because, honestly, a lot of these are unimportant. 4th down conversion right here for the Patriots. Maybe they could score. And they don't, as Nick Mullins checks into the game for the 49ers at this point. And immediately throws an interception on 3rd down. So I guess not really immediately. Yeah, I skipped so far ahead because not many of these plays are memorable. You guys pretty much see how this game went. Al-Shaair gets the interception from Cam, who was still in the game for some reason. Look at the garbage time heroes. Just dominating. Nick Mullins threw for 9 yards and interception. Not much else to say. Like, most games I would probably rather them be about like 25 minutes, but this one is going to be cut short just because It is a major blowout. Very disappointing performance from the Patriots. Cam Newton is definitely gonna have to make some adjustments after this. He just couldn't get anything going. I guess one thing that's good is, I mean, if y'all play Madden, you guys know that quarterbacks tend to just sit in the pocket and allow themselves to be sacked. But Cam Newton took off like 3 or 4 times. So I mean, that was just very encouraging to see that the sliders, I guess they're doing something right if they're taking off like that. I'm trying to get more realism, and those interceptions by Garoppolo, not my fault. I was just trying to get some realism in there. And here we have some upgrades. Eric Armstead is becoming one of the more elite linemen, one of the more elite run stoppers in the NFL. You saw it that game, single-handedly blowing up some plays, stunting some of their drives. And Dante Pettis, believe it or not, has a breakout opportunity. Could he finally be coming into his own this season? He's been a bust so far. Could he finally be coming into his own? Next week we have Russell Wilson. We have to stop him. We have the 49ers in the past have had so much trouble guarding mobile quarterbacks. And Raheem Mostert would be available to come back from his broken wrist, but Tevin Coleman has been playing spectacular, so there's no real reason to bring him back and rush him. Alright guys, I know this was kind of a boring episode, but this was just how this game played out. A major blowout, and this team is 6-0 going into Seattle in what should be a primetime game. Seattle is off to a decent start, maybe underperforming, but yeah, I mean, 49ers Seahawks, not many rivalries better, so that should be an entertaining game, and I'll start working on that episode now.